10, 15 minutes.
Boss, or the boss, we're not here.
The boss is in town.
What is the town?
So we got to wait for him to come back before you can make your mind up.
10 or 15 minutes.
Why is it closed?
This got the jelly, the gas station.
Why is the beach closed?
Closed?
Yeah, why? Why is it closed today?
Because every Monday closed.
Every Monday?
Closed, yeah. This is cleaning.
You know, we've got our own gash bags and everything. We're not going to make any mess or anything. You know?
The thing is, we've only just come from England today, you see.
We only just arrived this morning.
Every year we come here, and we always come onto your beach every year. But we always come for the weekend, you know, Saturday.
Normally it's Saturday and Sunday,
you know.
but this time it's different.
The ship only got in this morning. I know.
We walk 2 months over here.
Yeah. Hey, should we try that? Ken, should we try that other beach down the road?
Well, the drive's left tonight.
Because
the island is very much.
what's all this for? Yeah. Wait, so they only got 6 cans and everything.
Come on! We'll go down the other beach, and we gotta go somewhere. Down behind the town.
Yeah. Get on the bus, lads.
Get on the bus! Oh, boy! It's it.
fancy coming on the ship tonight, you know, by all means, you know, if you feel like it.
I would love to.
I don't know, have you got any friends here that would like to come on board?
There are 3 very pretty girls staying in the corridor. Maybe I can get
well,
them
if you would like to, they're welcome.
All this special in your honour, and I see you all board. Would you like to go off? How do you do, David?
and adieu to you Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu to you ladies of Spain. For we've received orders for to sail to old England, but we hope in a short time to see you again.
We'll rant and we'll roar like true British sailors. We'll rage and we'll roll for all the salt seas until we strike soundings in the channel of old England. From Arsham to Scilly is 35 feet.
I think he's been in a fight. He's been beaten up.
Keep still. No. Come on, keep down still. Come on. No. Come on, keep still for a moment. Come on.
Yeah, I think his nose is probably gone, but it's pretty central. It's not really hurting.
What about the zygomacy on the left
Right,
side?
they're all right. He's not particularly tender there. He's not particularly tender there. You can't really tell that unless you've gone unconscious, because you've got to go for the sensation.
Yeah.
See, he had a boot there, so the other one seems to smile just fine. Don't think that's broken anything. Didn't get much chance to put up a defence by the looks of it. Few there, not much.
We says, well, you said $5 only each. He says, yeah. And then he carried on a bit more in his language to the other bloke, and he says, right, we want your money and possessions.
Then all of a sudden, next minute, 2 knives in the throat.
Where?
In the throat at first, and then in his stomach.
What did he say?
He just says, all your money. And I'd only got $2 on me. I give him the $5, I got $2 more on me.
But I had a watch and a ring. I had my money down in my sock with my ID card. And he says, your watch. I says, I've no watch. So I had it in my pocket actually, so he went through my pocket, he got my cigarettes, my watch, my ring, and that was it.
How much money did you have down in?
I had $6 down my sock. And then he took our shoes and everything. Don't know where he put the shoes.
He made us run with our hands up while they got their knife in the back, and we run along the road for about 150 yards, and he's still behind us with the knife and no shoes on. And all of a sudden they just run back, and by this time one of the girls, they got their car revved up, and they just dived in the car and drove off.
You're here for Riley? Cartwright, no. Yeah. Oh, you're there for Cartwright, sir?
Here I am, Arsenal.
Sir, we're about 5-6 minutes late.
I've got 30 customers.
Yeah, and I've got a commander waiting, sir, and I'm not used to keeping commanders waiting. Commander, this is before there's a witness here. Ow!
You were dragged along the jetty, carried up the brow, taken to the sick bay, spewed all over the deck, and spent your night in cells. I hope you are not too pleased with yourself.
Leading Airman Powell. Off a cap. On the 2nd of March, without reasonable excuse, did fail to attend the muster of both watches of the flight deck party to 800, a muster it was his duty to attend. Do you understand the charge?
Sir.
How do you plead?
Guilty.
Who pleads guilty, sir?
Brief facts, please, Lieutenant Mallon.
So on the morning in question, Powell failed to turn up at the muster on the flight deck, which Petty Officer Hathaway was conducting. In fact, a search was initiated around the Air Department to see whether, in fact, Powell had been seen by anyone.
He had in fact been shaken, it appears, by leading Evan Halford. Powell was not then seen again until 1100 by Halford, and in fact was not seen by anybody really in authority until 1315. Even his divisional officer was involved in the actual search.
What I want to know, Powell, is where were you?
I went to late breakfast, sir, and I went round and started doing mess checklists. We had a couple of lads doing a mess change. I went down to the Met mess, had a cup of coffee, and I got back to the mess at about 11:45, 20 to 11. So in fact, I made a fool of myself. I should have went up to the flight deck and let them know where I were. But the killick of the mess normally stays down the messing harbour, and I just slipped up.
The only time anybody of authority saw him, sir, was at 13:15 when he was seen by Mr. Doyle. And that's from the time that Alford is supposed to have shaken him. I don't disbelieve Alford, sir, but Alford says he shook him at 8:05. No sign, anybody saw no sign of him at all.
Well, Powell, I honestly don't know what to believe in this case, except for the fact that you weren't at the muster at 8 o'clock. And why? Because you were still in your flaming pit. Leading hand of the mess on a working day, still in your pit at turn 2. That's a fine example, isn't it? Well, yes, of course, I know leading hand and Powell well. Both the good and the bad, and the good's jolly good. But oh my God, when we get into harbour, you get ashore for a few wets, and then come back on board, it all goes down the drain, doesn't it, Powell? Your old sense of irresponsibility comes to the fore. But when that happens, you're no more fit to be a leading hand than the man in the moon. This had better be the last time you appear before me on this deployment with your cap off, Powell. By golly, there had better be no repetition of this at all. Clear? Fine £15.
Fine £15 on cap. Left turn, left wheel quick march. Carry on.
Yes, I'm not at all happy that the truth has come out of this matter. Yes, he was absent from both watches. I'm not sure at all that I necessarily believe where he was. I've dealt with it on the grounds that he was absent from both watches. But if Powell is going to play silly games, Powell had better just watch out. I hope he's well aware of this. He had one fright last year. I don't want Powell going back into his old ways, all right? Thank you.
Well, our beach party came off at last. We had a few problems. The beach we'd planned to go to originally was closed, but we found a beautiful beach just down the road from where we had planned, so it all turned out okay in the end. We had our own hamburgers, which we cooked ourselves, and beer, of course. I had a bit too much to drink as usual. I fell over and ended up in sick bay with a bruised ligament. The doc says I've been here for a couple of days. That can't be bad, can it?